Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I worked on my PhD in Rochester Institute of Technology in Rochester, New York. But my family was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I would often go home to visit, often at least once a month, if not more. And so my second year at the program, I developed severe eczema. Well, I had eczema as a kid, but I had a relapse, in large part because I was stressed out. I had gotten myself in a bad situation. And I had gone home for what should have been a couple of days, but my eczema flared up, and the couple of days became a couple of weeks. And when I got back to Rochester, you got to remember, this was before the days of where everybody stayed in touch with everybody, glued to the phone. I mean, we did have cell phones. This was before smartphones, before the idea that everybody had to be on Facebook 24/7. When I got back, I discovered that a bunch of food in my refrigerator had rotted, and my landlord was very upset. And when I tried to explain to him my eczema situation, he didn't want to have anything to deal with it. And unfortunately, 15 years later, I find myself today, if I got another severe mental health problem, physical health problem, if I got into an accident of some sort, or any sort of thing that will drain me, work commitments, or suddenly needing to travel for work, I would imagine my life would also fall into chaos. And so actually, you don't have to look back too far to see that. Last year, I got a really bad case of long COVID during the summer heat wave, and I was dehydrated, disoriented. And when I finally made it out to the store, the security guard there was very upset for me loitering in the store, just to have something to eat and drink, before I get out to my car. It's 115 degrees out there. And unfortunately, I can't say things are any better. If I go out today and get into a car accident, guaranteed, I won't have a job to come back to. I'll have chaos when I come back. Probably won't have a home to come back to, and I'll just have to rebuild everything. And I really want to get in a situation where I'm not living like that, like one misstep away from complete chaos. Unfortunately, trying to get there is also causing a lot of chaos in my life, as you guys have been witnessing over the last couple of days and weeks, right? So it's really a no-win situation. I wish we didn't have a culture that behaved like that. I really find myself in between a rock and a hard place right now. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.